And what a pleasure to have Chris Basham in the studio with us tonight here on Sky Sports. He's going to be talking through all the action. Welcome, Chris. When I came up to you earlier off camera, you said, what's it like being here at Sky Sports News, walking through the newsroom?
It was a bit like Disneyland.
Disneyland?
Yes.
Wow.
Well, I tell you what, that makes us Mickey Mouse.
That's what our producer just said, Naria. Thank you very much, Nick.
It could be quite a rollercoaster night for Sheffield United against Liverpool at Anfield tonight, Chris. We'll get to that in a second. But firstly, catch up with you. It's been an incredible couple of months for you, I'm sure. How are you feeling? How are you doing?
Yeah, obviously the ankle injury was a bad one, a really bad one, but I feel like I'm getting on the right verge of where I need to be. Took a couple of bad knocks on the way. Hasn't just been a straight line up. It's been a bit up and down, but I'm feeling okay. I'm feeling good, and I could arrive here in style and feel all right.
Talk us through it. I mean, because we all saw it. It was horrific. So, you know, what happened in the process, and how far have you come?
Yeah, so as soon as I got, obviously Tim Ream was a great help to us. Held me hand through the pain I was in. I see my leg like it was, and I got rushed to hospital, and then after that got transferred to another hospital where there was 2 surgeons waiting to do the job. I went through three surgeries, and it's been a long road. I was at home with 3 kids and my wife, and then I became the 4th.
Which is never
kid,
easy,
which is never easy. But yeah, it's been tough. It's still tough now because I still feel it now. Day to day is not. Every day is different, but I feel for the first time ever in a long time that I'm starting to feel myself, which is a good thing.
Who's helped you in that process?
The club have been fantastic. The PFA have been great as well, which has been amazing, and everybody supported us, my teammates, friends and family. It's been good for the manager. He wanted us back as soon as I could, but I was like, Gaffer, I can get back when I can. And just being around the lads has been good. It's been healthy. It's been back to just normal routine and just seeing the lads training, seeing the lads day to day and in the dressing room.
Now, Chris Wilder obviously wanted you back as quick as possible. I'm sure parts of you just want to get back on that pitch as soon as possible. But how realistic is that, you know, getting back onto the pitch in the next few months? Would it take another season for you to recover? Have you been given any kind of indication of how long it might take?
I've tried to speak to people about that, but the way it is, it's a week-to-week, day-to-day thing. It's how I feel. I think it's definitely a year injury, so it happened in October. I think by October I'll know a little bit more. Obviously I've got contract situations and I'm 36-year-old, so we'll see where things go from there. But if it is to be the end, it is. But I've had a good run. I want to back the lads the best I can. I'm a blade through and through. I've been there for 10 years now, and I've got all the full support of not just Sheffield United, all the fans around the world have been on my social media and been in contact. It's been amazing, and obviously Fulham were brilliant on the day as well.
You're a blade through and through. I'm assuming that you want to carry on playing if you're able. Yeah,
definitely. It's something that I'm going to try and strive for. I would say it's not in my control. In my head, I would love to, but it's not in my control. It's something that I've done all my life, so I don't want to change it. But we'll just have to see where the ankle takes us, really, day to day.
In terms of, you were talking about the up and down, what's that been like? Has that been the mental strength that you've required in order to get where you are right now?
Yeah, I was told that I would always be up and down, and I think I had to process that in my head, because one week I could feel great and think, right, I'm ready to get to the next step now, and then maybe I might do an exercise and then the next day it's sore and it's painful and my body's a little bit sore. I lost a lot of muscle mass during the injury because I couldn't do anything for 3-4 months, so it only takes 2 or 3 weeks to start losing that mass. So I haven't got the biggest of legs in any way. But once I start getting that strength back in my legs and in the power as well, we'll soon find out where it's going to take us. And
you mentioned your partner and your children. How's it been for them as well? Because I guess it's difficult for them too as well, because Dad's always at home.
Dad's always at home. Our dad's always been a footballer playing in these big games, and I think when I'm going to watch them play sport, it's nice for me to watch them and just keep quiet and just enjoy watching them instead of having the pressures of playing in the Premier League or trying to stay up in the Premier League or try and get promotion to the Premier League. So that's been a nice kind of sidetrack for us. But yeah, at home, the wife's found it tough. We all have, family as well. The wife was there the day I got my surgery. She got straight on the train and got down because she knew how bad the injury was, and she just wanted to be there to support us, and she's been great, and she's helped us through a lot of stuff. But that's just what wives and families do. I think if you've got a good surrounding around you, I'm sure it's positive, and I think that's what you need in football. You don't just need people, you need the whole surroundings and the people that help you through it.
Absolutely.
What about your extended family? By that I mean your Sheffield United teammates, because I suppose one of the hardest things when I speak to footballers that have been out for a long time, they say it's difficult not being in and around your teammates day in, day out like you're used to. You feel out of the loop. So what has it been like trying to remain a part of the team and a part of the squad?
I think that was the most important thing why Chris Wilder wanted us back. And at the time when Paul Heckingbottom was in charge, he came to see us in hospital. A lot of the lads came as well, which was great. I don't want to be big-headed, but I'm a big character in the dressing room, and I think that's why he kind of wanted us around. So a lot of the lads know that. They came to see us. I've had my agent come to see us as well, which was great, James Featherstone, and I've had a lot of friends as well come to see us. And I was in hospital for maybe 2 months, so that was difficult.
That's a long time. That's longer than I realised, in fact.
Yeah, that was a long time. I was released after a month, and then I had to go back in after a week.
I love that released. It sounds like prison.
Yeah,
2.5 months.
it just didn't feel right.
Hospital.
And the hospital was amazing. The surgeons were fantastic, and then the food was amazing. But then I started getting sick of menus, so I started ordering in takeaways and things like that.
That's a slippery slope.
Yeah, it was a slippery slope, but it was something that just kept me happy and kept me charm. And I try to be positive. I never really got upset when it happened with the injury. It was a weird. I just didn't want my family to be watching it live on air, which they were. I think maybe at the time I'd have seen the replays and stuff, but the kids now know that I'm back on my feet, which is great to see.